Welcome back to the blog. Today we're going to look at the average directional index, or the average directional movement index as it's referred to in the MetaTrader platform. And we're just going to look at how to use this tool. The average directional index, or ADX, this is an indicator that is used to determine the strength of a prevailing trend. Okay, the ADX is it's measured on a scale from 0 to 100. Okay, and what MetaTrader does, as you can see in this, it goes up to 67. It's adjusted the scale to fit in this window, but it goes up to 100. Okay, we've got a series of lines here. Okay, these series of lines are actually 3 indicators all built into this one ADX indicator. Okay, the actual ADX, okay, or the directional movement indicator, this blue line here, is the strength of the trend. Okay, then we've got 2 other lines on this chart. We have got the green line, which is the positive directional indicator, and the red line, which is the negative directional indicator. Okay, so they will actually call these plus DI and minus DI. Okay, so basically this is, you get to see on one chart the bulls and the bears fighting it out, right? And then we can correlate this to price action as well. Okay, as we can see, we have increased in price, okay, starting from this moment right here. Okay, and it looks like we've run out of steam as of about this moment right here. So let's take and we'll look at this little section and learn how this DMI works. Okay, so there are a couple of different little signals on here. You can choose. This is a great tool because you can choose your trading style on this method. Aggressive traders will take when the green lines or when the plus DI and the minus DI, okay, in this case the red and the green lines cross one another, they will take those as signals. Okay, so when the green line crosses the red line from below in an upward direction here, okay, that would be their buy signal, and that would work out really well, right, as a buy signal. Okay, the confirmation of that buy signal, or actually we don't know at this point, okay, if we've actually got a trend going, right? It could just be a retracement. Okay, it looks a little different on a chart here. Okay, over on this time frame, when the currencies were heading down, the green and the red were much farther away apart from one another. Okay, they almost crossed here, but they didn't actually cross. So as a buffer, you could wait till you got an actual confirmed cross a little bit later and put your buy signal in here. Okay, other traders will actually wait until we actually get a change in trend. Okay, and what happens is the actual DMI, or the ADX line, the blue line, is the measure of the trend strength, so you can use that as a buffer. Okay, so whenever as a general rule, when the blue line is above the 20, okay, in this case we're going to use the 25, that's the preset in the Forex, it works pretty good. Okay, when it is above the 25, anything above that range, it is trending. Okay, or it started a new trend. Now if it comes below 40, okay, when it goes up and it drops down below 40, that is a good indication that that trend is over. Okay, and in this case it was a good indication. In this case it was a good indication that this trend, this downward trend, was over. It does not measure the direction, it just goes it's just a measure of trend. Okay, how strong the trend is. Doesn't matter if it's going up or down. Okay, now we come down and then it bounces off the 20 here. We have we have a green cross upward. That's a buy signal. The DMI line comes down to 20 and then it takes off again. Let's just say right now we have a confirmation. A little bit later we check our charts, and when we see this going up, that we have a buy signal, a conservative buy signal, and that's the level at which we would get in. Okay, let's just say here. Okay, and then whenever we've got the bulls in charge here, and then we start to see that the trend is weakening and it falls below 40. This could be our indication that the trend is weakening and is over with. Okay, and you could actually apply Elliott wave to analysis to this chart here, and it would also correlate to Elliott wave. So that would be a perfect move. And in this case, we would have, let's just say, 350 pips of profit, okay, by doing it that way. Alright, and then where are we now? Okay, we're not gaining when it's bouncing around. We like to see it take off like a rocket ship, okay, or like a mountain, okay, like we're hiking up a mountain. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Even this is good. Okay, we're actually crossing above the barriers. Okay, we have to take these into context. Here was this would have been a sell signal, which would have been a false signal. Okay, this here would have been a cross. We crossed up. This would have been a buy signal right here, and that would again been a false signal. Now it could come out to play out okay. Okay, this is really nothing here. There's nothing going on. This currency pair is not doing anything. So it's not correct always. Okay, there are people who do wait until they see great angle, they see good movement, they see the blue line cross up above. If you were to take this entry signal, okay, and just know that you're getting into trades late, you could still capture 100, 200 pips of profit on those currency pairs that you see doing this. Okay, in this case, this strategy would not have worked out well. You might have gotten some profit in here, but you also could have gotten a loss. Okay, here's a case where we've got let's go from here. We've got a good signal again. Okay, but that's how this indicator is used. That's how the ADX indicator is used. So that ends this video. Leave some comments. Okay, submit some comments. Tell me if you like this or not, and we'll keep doing this. Okay, if you can hear the background there, that's my maids are here cleaning up my house. So we Forex traders, we've got to have clean houses too, so sorry about that. But other than that, check out missionphoenix.com. Check out the courses. I've thrown in a whole bunch of free stuff in there, and it's the course is just absolutely brilliant. Okay, there's the actual Forex course is 9 hours in total length, so you are getting lots of value out of there. Plus there's all of the other technical analysis that I teach that precludes that is going to really make you master this Forex, because you could use this system here, but using other tools in conjunction with this, developing an actual strategy would really help out and really do well in this market. Okay, that does it for us. Thanks a lot.